Every QA status meeting starts the exact same way. Stakeholders scramble to open 6 different tools just to piece together a basic understanding of product health. That long, awkward pause while someone searches for a spreadsheet happens because the underlying information lacks a technical bridge. We are treating a data architecture problem as a communication issue. Today, we are going to build that bridge. We'll use 5 n8n workflows to pull scattered metrics out of Jira, GitHub, and S3 and move them into a single environment. We will route all of that data into a central Google Sheet. From there, the system projects the normalized data upward into a live, automatically refreshing Looker Studio dashboard. Physically centralizing your data in this way creates a single source of truth, allowing the team to analyze the whole quality picture rather than disconnected slices. Step 1 happens before we touch any automation. We build a data dictionary matrix. We record every metric, the tool it lives in, the update frequency, and its exact target column in our destination. With our data mapped, we set up our destination. We create a Google Sheet with one tab for each data domain, such as defects, test execution metrics, and test coverage. Now we enforce a strict rule for the layout. Every tab must lock 2 specific columns into the first 2 slots, a timestamp and a sprint identifier. The specific metric columns follow after. This consistency allows Looker Studio to treat the entire sheet as a single queryable dataset. You avoid writing complex transformation logic later because the data is already normalized at the source. Enforcing strict schema consistency at the destination ensures the dashboard remains stable, even as you add more workflows. Our first n8n workflow runs on a daily schedule. It uses an HTTP request node to query the Jira API for the current sprint's issue data. A function node isolates bugs reaching staging or production to calculate defect leakage. A second query divides completed by committed story points for sprint velocity. Finally, the workflow compares the current and previous sprint IDs, triggering a new sprint signal when they differ. For teams with high issue volumes, the Jira API will enforce rate limits. You can manage this by enabling pagination directly in the n8n HTTP note settings. Complex Agile reporting is achieved by applying mathematical logic to these properly filtered API streams. Our second workflow moves us to real-time events. We set up a webhook node in n8n to listen for triggers fired by GitHub Actions as soon as a CI run completes. Most test frameworks output results as a standard JUnit XML file. Since n8n lacks a native parser for this specific format, we have to handle the extraction ourselves. We implement a custom JavaScript node to parse the XML payload. It extracts the number of passed and failed tests, the duration, and the flakiness score before updating the sheet. During periods of high CI activity, n8n may occasionally drop webhook payloads under heavy load. We solve this with a daily reconciliation workflow. It scans our central sheet for any missing run IDs and backfills the data directly from the GitHub API to ensure the execution history is complete. Reliable architecture doesn't assume a pipeline is perfect. It uses automated fallbacks to catch the inevitable gaps. Our third workflow runs every morning. It authenticates to an S3 bucket to fetch code coverage JSON summaries generated during the morning build. With our core metrics syncing, we build the capstone, the Release Readiness Consolidator. This runs 30 minutes before every scheduled deployment window. This workflow queries our central Google Sheet to pull the most recent values for defect leakage, pipeline pass rates, and coverage. The workflow compares these values against defined thresholds, like leakage under 8% and 0 critical bugs. It then routes a single structured go-no-go card directly into the team's Slack channel, giving the release manager an instant final evaluation. Automating the data aggregation for this decision removes the manual chase for status updates right before a release. Finally, we connect Looker Studio to our Google Sheet. Because we normalize the data in n8n, Looker Studio reads the metrics automatically to generate our trend lines and pass rate gauges. This architecture handles moderate CI frequency well. However, if your team grows beyond 20 engineers, you should swap the Google Sheet for a Postgres database to maintain performance at scale. To prevent silent data drift, treat your metric definitions as code. Version control your n8n workflows so that changes to a metric's logic are tracked and reversible. Because this dashboard is pinned in everyone's browser, the data is visible before meetings even begin. Developers often spot a dip in pass rates or a spike in leakage and begin investigating the root cause before the morning stand-up. Building a unified dashboard makes product quality a visible, shared responsibility for the entire team. Subscribe to Automate and Elevate for more on the workflows and tools that make quality visible.